Okay, so something so while I was uploading the last file, I was kind of, because I'd already been back here and this marker wasn't present here. I was googling this as you do, and apparently it is completely fucking bugged. So if you leave this area without the marker, it disappears, and you cannot get the special ending. Well, the secret ending, should I say. Which gives me the very painful option of... well, I do have autosaves. Not going to be any good though, are they? Yeah, last autosave was here. Which unfortunately means that we have to do this. And we have to, you know what I'm going to say, right? Yeah. Now, I mean, for me at least, I'm really, really fucking glad that I decided to just have a quick read about this. Because if I hadn't, then we would have done another 7 chapters of the game, only to find that, oh sorry, no special ending for you, right? Which would defeat the whole purpose of this stream. We are going to start again. I am going to do a clip of how to, apparently what you need to do is melee it. And if you don't, and you leave this area without having this item, then from reading Reddit and Steam forums and even EA's forums, you are fucked.
I wish I could talk to you.
The end.
I'm sorry.
Now the upside of this, I mean, it's only cost me about what, 4.5 hours, so
I wish I could talk to someone.
who gives a shit, really?
It's all falling apart here.
I think
I can't believe what's happening.
my last playthrough was I don't know, like 35 hours.
Strange.
So 4.5 isn't such a big deal. And we should be able to run through these first 5 chapters even quicker than last time, right? Right?
Just deferred from her in weeks.
Oh, look, you have the weird
5
suit
minutes
again.
out, you still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really
We'll get over it, right?
Ishimura's not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough.
But we are going to
Easy
go
to say the wrong thing.
directly to
I don't blame
the
you.
data board
I'd listen to my girlfriend over
and
here
melee
who
that
sang
thing, and I will
security
clip that
protocols.
so
Forewarned is
that
forearmed, Miss Daniels.
we know how to
So you keep saying.
to get
Here
at
we go.
that thing.
Nice clean re-entry.
Yeah. I think that's
Just,
the thing, because I'm sure other people are still playing this game. I can see why they
Imagine
would.
6 months during
It is
that
honestly a
chunk of
great
rock.
game. And
independent miner.
the fact that Game
That's
Plus
paradise.
actually has
Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some
like
prospecting team set up
a
for
secret
life.
ending and, you know, extra missions you can do that
Where is she?
don't exist in the original game, kind of make it extra cool, you know? Oops, sorry.
There. Confirming visual contact.
So
with
we're
US
going to try and just run
Ishimura.
through this as quickly as
What a
possible,
beauty.
but I'll show you how to get
Biggest
this
planet
marker.
cracker in her class, you know.
Assuming it
And
spawns,
it looks like they already popped the board.
Why is
according
it so
to
dark?
according to
should be
some
able to see it
posts,
running
it just
lights.
doesn't spawn at
Yeah.
all, which
I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride.
but we'll rinse through this first bit like
No
fast.
chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst.
Can you fly
Comes with the
faster
job.
and talk less?
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range.
Poor old Chen.
USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly,
Converted
responding
into
to your
a-
distress call. Come
Oh,
in,
actually,
Ishimura.
we need to turn back on the that, because we're gonna go through those disturbing scenes again, and I don't want to piss off Twitch.
Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never.
I've actually heard it happening. Oh,
Someone
no, wait.
pick up the damn phone.
I'm just glad I noticed when I did, to be honest with you, because
Sounds like their communication array is busted.
I don't know, when
Maybe,
you're a gamer, like
broken
4.5
encoder.
hours isn't really
Daniels and I can handle
a
it in
big
48
deal,
hours
but
max.
like maybe if you did like 12 hours or you know, a couple
Yeah.
of days on it,
I
then
hope so.
Jen,
that would
Johnson,
kind of
take a
be a
seat.
bit of a bitter pill to
Strapping
swallow,
settings
right?
engaged.
And apparently it is
Docking.
just this marker that is kind of buggy. It seems all the others
I'm losing control.
don't tend to despawn. Tends to just be
We're off
despawn.
course.
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Check! Aim for that emergency stabilizer. There! The blue light! It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
Yes. Well,
Good.
actually no.
I'll live.
I'll get over it.
Hey, Johnston. All right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess.
Oh,
Could be worse, but not by much.
Alright.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Alright, can I move now? Oh, we've got to put the helmet on first, right? Priorities. Let's read that log.
Crap, it came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Indeed.
Rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're off and about the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
At least they're not going to be nagging me about keeping up
At least
this
we didn't
time.
take out the sign.
We're already beating the previous speed run. Yeah, that's right. I'm ahead of you, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Going straight
May as
to
well
that
get signed in.
fucking data thing. Yep, sign me in. I'm ready.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura.
Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that Barbie.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't read security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I did know. Yes.
Someone left in a hurry.
Uh-huh.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Seth?
Isaac, I need that damage.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planning craft.
You're gonna find out really soon.
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator shaft.
Hull positive anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Hammond?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Up there!
What was that? Whoa.
Oh, God!
There's only really one thing we want to blur out in this, and that is, oh, no. Yep. Can't even melee them. We'd love to just... Nice. I'm having deja vu right now. Alright. Yep. Plasma cutter, baby. Wow, that's fucking weird. Large medkit, man.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
I think we got there in record time.
Oh my God, Isaac. You made it.
Just... They're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
the ones I saw?
I think we only really need the that switched on. There's one scene that is definitely over
Some of them
the
are wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew.
above and beyond, shall
How
we
the hell
say.
can
The
they
rest
be the
are
crew? Look at them.
okay.
We need to get to the bridge.
It's
There's
sci-fi
1,000
horror.
people on there. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked.
Yeah.
Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
Yep.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
Talk faster.
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's
Oh, really?
gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance base. But it's all on
Stasis
Isaac's
would
side
be
of the
useful
quarantine.
to go
I'll
in here,
handle it.
but
Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll
Oh,
do the
fuck
smart
it.
thing.
we can survive
Yeah.
without stasis to just
Yeah,
get to this
she
room.
always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Yep. Open the fucking door, please. Yep. Cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Come on, shit some ass. Alright. I'm in a rush. Alright. Do not have time for chit chat, Mr. Shouty, Spiky Man. Have one very specific thing to do.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head.
Doesn't
No,
even slow them
I'm
down.
gonna just literally smash them to pieces. Like that.
Did that even kill them? Or did they just stop moving?
Fucking suck on that, buddy. Alright. Gonna give him a heads up, that's even better. You want some? Yeah, fucking suck on that. Suck on that! Make me do this twice, motherfuckers. Alright. We will soon know if it is really fucking bugged or if... Apparently the way to get this, which is insane if you ask me, is to melee it out of the bookshelf. So, yeah, I know you're alive. You're totally alive. Okay, maybe it wasn't. That one. You are. Thing over there, wasn't it? Yeah. Somewhere there, wasn't it? Yep, cool. Roar. Follow me down here. I'm in a hurry. Alrighty. The moment of truth. These dark ones are the upgraded enemies. They will actually take a few hits to kill. I wouldn't recommend trying to melee them, of course. Nice. At least we made use of those explosives, right? Okie dokie. Right, so. For that. And that is how you get that marker. If you leave this area without getting it, your game is fucked and you're not going to get it back. There is no fix. It's been raised on EA forums, it's been raised on every forum you can think of.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board.
And I think,
Okay,
you know,
Daniel,
because
watch
EA
that door.
decided they weren't going to do a sequel, it's not a priority for them. I think Iron Man is their current priority, which, you know, fair enough. But, you know, that is not going to get fixed. So, if you are doing what I'm doing, make sure you melee it. If you don't, bad things happen. Actually, we were going to, like, really crank up this, weren't we? Applies damage over time. Yeah. We want that a lot. Yeah. That's plasma cutter like we mean it, right? What's that do? Greatly increased ammo? Sold. What else we got? Size. Oh, is that a... like that. There you go. Efficient use of nodes. Right. And time, I might add. We are making very good time. And we haven't even missed out any loot. So. Go us. Rar? Come a little bit closer. Bye. Rawr. Where are you? Are you there? You see the light ones in colour? You sneaky fucker. The light ones in colour are the original enemies, and the darker ones are new and improved, harder to kill ones. So now you know. Okay, then we're gonna just do the other room because treasure. What's that? What's that? Hello, mate. Yeah. Fortunately, you are trying out the new and improved version of the plasma cutter. Where was the other door? It was over here, wasn't it? Coming in. She's gonna shout at me from in there. Pussy. Cool. Alright. Now let's go do the tram. This is where we'll get our stasis module from. We are making very good time now. Body coming down in 1, 2, and 3. That's our stasis module. We do have the prototype stasis module run with us earlier today, so you want to stand back when you use that thing because it will electrocute you, so fair warning. All parts of the experience. Probably had 4 hours ago. But, you know, we're going to be super efficient and be even more efficient than we were and get back to where we were like super quickly, right? Right?
Message retrieved.
Oh, yeah?
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, we can't get through their calling. Temple here, sending the stasis module
They're
now.
calling me.
What happened to the
System
autoloader?
reinitialized.
No idea. A lot of shit keeps breaking down.
Autoloader
Hearing
malfunction. Please
down to
contact
gears
a
where
repair
no one can
technician.
be. You know? I know.
Error. Right loader claw disengaged.
See the pale colour? That means it's a regular one. Can't believe you mistimed that. Well, we kind of hit the bench, didn't we? So, oh, we gotta do the other one, don't
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Okay. Because very strangely, we actually looted a large med pack in the initial spawn area. You know, when you seen before. Oh, not a room. Hello, mate.
You got it.
Yep.
The tram was jamming the whole system.
Shit.
Heading back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises
Yep.
right under our feet.
Yep, let's gonna hear some more of those. Oh, it's above us, isn't it? Got a thing down there. We can't get into there until chapter much later. Have we been in there? No. Okay, so let's do that now. Credits, you serious? Such bullshit. The 100 credit spawns. Cool. Then we install the data board. Were you there before? I'm not sure. But let's play safe and sorry with these things, right?
System restart complete.
Alright. Oh yeah, I've got to call the tram tonight. Alrighty. Let's do that.
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear!
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Then we go back to the Kellyan.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Well, we certainly did that quickly, right? Oh, where are you going? Come back. No running away.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
Cool.
There's no survivors. James is trying to get into the
I come.
With my badge. Singularity core can use an expert. What have you got on you? Is that good?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear
Not
anything?
that bad.
What?
When you get
No,
to know.
the comms are still out. Isaac,
We need the Killian fixed now.
Sort of.
Got a damage report?
yeah, it's there.
Alright, good. Let's go.
I should have been with you.
Singularity core.
Singularity core. Evacuate to reach minimum safety.
Go!
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The Singularity core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
You don't want to find out, buddy.
Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
If you're wondering why we're doing this so fast, it's because we literally did it 4 hours ago. Well, we got the marker, which is the main thing. At least it wasn't so bugged that, you know, it wasn't there. Let us out of the area. Because that really would have been like bullshit, you know. So we can now access our inventory, which is awesome. Alright. Unfortunately, we need to unlock that suit again, which is less awesome. There you go. But we'll get there. We managed to get there before... by chapter 5? Alright. is most useful. Force doesn't just for anything major happening, but I think it's used out of this point. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, so we're going this way. Sounds actually for melody. Save, I guess. How far into the game is that? So 34 minutes so far. I did wonder if we... There we go. It's chapter 2. So we're doing chapter 1 in 34 minutes. We haven't missed the all-important fragment this time. And I believe the main issue, the main fragment that we have is the very first one. It seems to be the main one that despawns and can't be found again. This is where you pick up the pulse rifle. If you didn't have one.
They all came back.
Lifting station lockdown.
It's a shame you can't. It's surprising you can't play that game. There's an oddity about that. So now what we need to do
Isaac, have you heard
fuel
from Dana?
and the shock
We were
pad.
attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah. But the barricade was put together in a hurry. The hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But... I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Oh yeah, yeah. it's just his leg falling off. Alright. Oh, yeah, we powered it now. Oh, I didn't. Let's do that first because it's. I really actually want to use the elevators, but just because we've having to redo it doesn't mean we're going to skip getting any loot. Still want to pick everything up.
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicide.
This is a revelation. We just need more insight to translate.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods? Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Quite efficient first time. Yes, let's check this away. Go in here and just collect the loot, and that's not plasma energy, then that doesn't happen.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
It's $2,000 towards the suit fund. That, when that door closes, will be no longer.
Exiting vacuum.
cool scene in the game, to be honest. Still got people spots. Kind of crazy, I guess. It's a good place to be, right?
Exiting zero gravity.
Did go the right way, didn't I? I don't think there's something wrong.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
It's like behind me over here. Ah,
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay. Work fast, Isaac.
kinetic energy, everything.
Entering zero gravity.
Missed me. He'll be along. Jesus.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
So we need to go up this time. And I think through here. Yeah, down here. There we go. Grab some O2 on the way. And then that should be where we're going. You sometimes have debris in your way there.
Security clearance required.
Ah, that was pretty cool. That's almost that's worth a screenshot. Almost.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay? Zero gravity.
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
I'm the very definition. Upgraded ones. Right. So now we need to get the shot pad. There for that. Yep. Should get
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
No, it's just a small. That's what we need to get to, by the way. So we basically have to go down. It's like a little spiral kind of thing. There's a stasis thing here, so then there's a stasis up.
Quarantine lifted.
That's the tissue sample thing we'll come back to later. Just because we're trying to play catch up on these Dr. Kyle's. Where's this Dr. Kyle's office?
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there?
Precisely that. God's work.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is defined. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what
you're right about that.
And recording. Seal entry.
Surgical log. Dr. Charis Mercer. Copy to my system. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, the divide death itself. I'm erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad.
Just gonna check where this so I don't want second marker can be found. Dr. Khan's office in medical. The office is in the research lab. Easily be accessed in chapter 2. So it initially heads to track down the hydrazine bomb. So it should be. So in theory,
Not losing anyone else.
past the top. Let's go to
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
I feel like I did that one.
Entering zero gravity.
Can we actually get that way now? I don't know if we can now. I think we'll have to go around the other way.
Exiting vacuum.
Because obviously you don't want to go and do, 4 hours. And then realise that we've, lost a second.
Exiting zero gravity.
Because that would obviously suck ass, right? There isn't any talk of other markers like disappearing or being unavailable. If you don't get them when you first arrive. So in theory,
vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
We can get. Oh no, maybe we can still get here. But all the pictures suggest his office is not in a 0G area. Yeah, you see that's blocked now. But maybe it's that consultation room we went past. Because the hydrazine one.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
map. I'm not seeing I feel like I'm missing something obvious here, like. If I've started a new playthrough and lost another one of these shards already, I'll be a bit like, you know. Secret unitologist. Yeah. So yeah, it seems to be. I think I've walked straight past it, you know. So according to one video, it's actually shock pad from hydrogen. Yeah, the thing we tested out. So that's fantastic. You fuckers. The line gun is good to use in corridors like this. Exploding thing there. Basically. Does not need to start again. Thank fuck for that. I don't know how I missed that, like. That's your second marker. And unlike the first one, it doesn't do stuff if you walk past it, which is, super inconvenient for anyone trying to do what I'm trying to do, and probably some of you are trying to do. But at least we don't need to start again. So, which is great. I think we can all. So that's the location of the first two. It's the first one. Apparently it's not until quite late in the game, I think. I don't know exactly what point it changes, but there's a certain point where they do much higher chances of this one. Apparently that one is Target Bay. There is a lot of posts about that one in particular. Oh yeah, let's see stuff. 25k to get that elusive epic suit replaced. Ammo-wise. Let me just walk down here.
El personal médico está en situación de emergencia forzosa. Las solicitudes para el cobro de horas extras de importante de empresa.
Maybe that's a thing to clip from this. Locations of.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Security clearance required.
Yeah.
Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
related content. Basically, talks about his general not being very well, and the doctor with no conscience taking over his case. This is the one where I do feel it was appropriate to have that on. There's one mission later on. You really need things to
Mercer,
explode.
it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Security request retrieved.
She left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching my breath. You will lock me in with them. Fuck. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
That is like after that scene occurred, I expected there to be a lot more of them. There was some like reasonably harsh things happen. Nothing on the same scale. Like really, that one scene really is just next level.
Breach detected.
chapters ago when we did this. Essentially just trying to get back to where we were without missing any of the markers this time. And in a way, we're doing it faster than we did last time because we literally did it, earlier today. So, yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Like some of the things, it's flagging. I mean, I get it, but it's a sci-fi horror, and I would say this is within the realms of a sci-fi horror game. You know, the thing that I did enable it for, I think it's much more severe, in my opinion. Sorry. Okay. Here comes the captain. See that guy trying to spit at us through the glass. This is one portion of the game which is just not worth fucking. That flying thing will basically reanimate everything. Let it. And yeah. That's the captain's rig.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Clearance confirmed.
Done the first two.
Isaac.
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Oh. I keep forgetting it was the door on the other side. Now we do have security plates now, so some doors we couldn't open before that we can open now, so we're basically coming in this corner. I think we can open these.
Clearance confirmed. Clearance confirmed. flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Closer. 13k to go. A little bit less.
Security reporting retrieved.
Il personale medico sta in regime di emergenza obbligatoria. Le richieste di retribuzione degli straordinari devono essere effettuate attraverso il portale aziendale.
Yeah, I'm going that way. Oh, that's right. I have to fly there.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Entering vacuum.
Make sure the top of the auction at this point. Because it's a long way down. You could technically get Vulcan's rig actually while you're okay. It's actually not a terrible idea to do it now. Actually, let's do that. Because getting back here later is a fucking pain in the ass. His rig is over here. See that little purple thing? It's amazing. That's his rig. It's much easier to get it now rather than come back here, because the only way to get back here after this point is from the place we're going to land at, and it's quite a journey up again, to be honest. And of course, you know, by the time you're coming back here to get that, there is lots more frenemies than there were before, which is probably not a surprise to anyone, right? Kind of zigzag around this, straight down here, and I land.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
So we're making reasonably good time here.
Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
This is the engineering deck. I've only been on for like an hour 40, but what's it called? Oh yeah, I can read the console.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. Centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, and do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Alright. So yeah, that's a good place to save it, I think. How many have I got in inventory? Not many of them. Might be able to just cover this from spare blades. Like a gram short. Yeah, we can spare one of those. Alright. So, we haven't missed any markers. We've collected one of the land rigs already. We've got the pin pass. We're in the Game Plus mode suit. I'm probably going to leave it there tonight. We'll come back and do 3, 4, and 5 tomorrow. Well, we'll get through the whole thing tomorrow, I think. To be honest. But how cool is that too? Alright. Let's just save that, I guess. So, 1, 2, do that. Tuned in. Thanks for watching, and have a good